In this second question of chi-square, question is for the following data of eye color and gender, test whether there is association between eye color and gender at 5% level of significance. Is it clear what the question is? Just like we can say choice of pink color, choice of blue color, pink color choice by females, blue color choice by males. है कोई एसोसिएशन ऐसा? मोस्टली होता तो ऐसा ही है. ठीक है, तो अगर हम इसमें डेटा कलेक्ट करेंगे कुछ फीमेल्स का कुछ मेल्स का फॉर कलर चॉइस, तो हो सकता है हम ये प्रूव कर पाए कि देयर इज एसोसिएशन बिटवीन जेंडर एंड चॉइस ऑफ कलर. ठीक है, इन दिस केस वी हैव आई कलर ब्लैक एंड ब्लू and males and females, and for blue color how many males are there? For blue color eyes 30 males, and for blue color eyes how many females? 40. Clear? So ये हमारे पास structured data, ये हमारे पास एक tabular cross table data है. So this cross table data is considered as contingency table. What? Contingency table. So for this contingency table, we need to find, is there any association between eye color and gender? यानी eye color क्या gender पे भी depend करता है, या हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि ladies की eyes का color blue ज्यादा होता है, या जेंट्स की आईज का कलर ब्लू ज्यादा होता है? क्या हम ऐसा कुछ कह सकते हैं? तो उस चीज को हम काई स्क्वायर से प्रूव करें. ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट टास्क इज व्हाट? First task in chi-square, what we will do? First we will write hypothesis. First hypothesis is null hypothesis. Second is what? Alternative hypothesis. Okay, so first hypothesis is null hypothesis. So what we will write in null hypothesis? We are testing, is there any association? So first we will consider there is association between eye color and gender. So we will consider first null hypothesis, there is association between eye color and gender. Now in alternative hypothesis, what you will write? Yes, there is no association between eye color and gender. Clear? This is first task. Now second task is what? Calculation of chi-square. So for calculation of chi-square you need what? Expected value first. In this case you have only observed value, observed data. You don't have expected value. This means E. तो सबसे पहला टास्क हमारा क्या है? E को फाइंड आउट कर. E को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हमने क्या करना पड़ेगा? सबसे पहले हम इस डेटा को, ऑब्जर्व डेटा को कंसीडर कर लेंगे. दिस इज O1, दिस इज O2, दिस इज O3, दिस इज O4. 4 observations are there. So for these 4 observations we will find expected value, expected frequency first, and then formula of chi-square is what? Chi-square calculated equals to summation of observed minus expected square divided by E, expected value. This is the formula for chi-square. So first we need E, then we will prepare column for O minus E, then their squares, and then for divide. ठीक है, तो वन टाइम हम सबसे पहले टेबल क्रिएट कर लेते हैं. So in this table we need observed frequency column, first column. Second column is what? Expected frequency column. Next is what? O minus E. And next is what? Square of O minus E. And after that you need what? Yes, O minus E square divided by E. So we need total 5 columns. And first is what? Observed frequency. So first observed frequency is what? First is 30. This first is 30. And second observed frequency 40. Next is 50. And fourth observed frequency is what? 20. Clear? Now next task, expected frequency. Then we will prepare column for O minus E. Then we will prepare column for square. And then we will write observed minus expected square divided by E. Done? Anyone? Any doubt? Confusion? Okay. So E is what? So for E we will write formula. So for expected frequency E, formula is expected frequency equals to, listen carefully, corresponding row total. So for this 30, row total is what? 70. Corresponding column total, this is what? 80. Multiply करेंगे इन दोनों का and divided by grand total. So formula is what? Row total multiplied by column total and this product divided by grand total. This product is divided by grand total. So for this 30, row total is what? 70. For this row total is 70 and column total is what? 50 divided by grand total. Grand total is what? 140. Okay, sorry, this is 80 and grand total is 140. So this is equals to how much? 70 upon 140 is 2. So 80 upon 2, that is what? 40. So observed frequency is what? 40, first one. And now for second, this 40, what is expected frequency? Corresponding value is 70. Column total is 60. So 70 into 60 divided by 140. So this is equals to how much? 30. Yes. So next, this 50, for this 50 location, row total is what? 70. Column total is what? 80. So I think this same 70 into 80 divided by 140. So this become what? 40 again. And now for this location, this is 70, this is 60. So again, this is what? 30. So this is your expected frequency. This is first task in case of contingency table, cross table. Now subtract O minus E. So O minus E, this difference is minus 10 and this is what? 10, this is 10 and this is what? Minus 10. And then there is squares, 100, this is 100, this is 100 and this is 100. Clear? Squares of 10 and minus 10 are 100, 100 and then this quantity divided by expected frequency. So this is what? 100 divided by 40. So this equals to what? 2.5. And next is 10 upon 30. That is what? 3.33. And next is again 2.5. And next is again 3.33. So now summation of this column. Summation of this column is considered as chi-square calculated. And the formula is summation of observed minus expected square divided by E. And this summation is how much? 11.66. This is chi-square calculated value. Done? So this chi-square calculated value we have 11.66. 6. This is chi-square calculated. Done. So first task, writing hypothesis. Second task, chi-square calculated by using this expected frequency. And next task is what? Next task is chi-square tabulated value. So next task is chi-square tabulated. Okay, so for chi-square tabulated, you need what? Degree of freedom and level of significance. Okay, so for chi-square tabulated value, you need two things. These two things are what? Degree of freedom. In first case, degree of freedom is what? Formula for degree of freedom is what? N minus 1, because there was only column for observations. Clear? Single column frequency. That's why formula for degree of freedom is simply N minus 1. But in this case, we have how many rows and how many columns? We have 2 rows for black and blue color and 2 columns for male and female. So 2 rows, 2 column case. In this case, degree of freedom formula is number of row minus 1 into number of column minus 1. So in this case, number of rows 2, 2 minus 1, and number of columns are 2. So this is 2 minus 1. So this is 1 into 1 equals to 1. Clear? So degree of freedom is 1. And now level of significance for this question again, 5%. 5% level of significance. This means this is equals to 0.05. Is it clear? So we have degree of freedom 1 and level of significance 0.05. Now again back to table. So table is this. In this table, degree of freedom, first degree of freedom is 1. Degree of freedom is 1. And level of significance is what? 0.05. So value of chi-square tabulated? Yes. So this value is considered as what? Chi-square tabulated. So this is chi-square tabulated. This is 3.841. So for this, chi-square tabulated is 3.841. So this is your chi-square tabulated value. So we have chi-square calculated, we have chi-square tabulated. Now what we will do? We will compare these values by drawing graph first. So सबसे पहले हम इसका ग्राफ बना लेते हैं. ग्राफ से मिस्टेक होने की चांसेस बहुत कम है. So highest 10% means approximately this location. This is 5%. 5% we can write 0.05. And this is considered as rejection region. Clear? And rest of the area, rest of the 95% area is for acceptance of H0. This region is for acceptance of H0. And at this 5%, value of chi-square is what? At this 5% value of chi-square tabulated 3.841. Clear? And calculated chi-square value is what? So this is more than this or less than this. So this means this lies between right hand side or left hand side? Right hand side. So this is more than this 3.841. So calculated chi-square. Calculated chi-square equals to 11.66. So which is in which reason? Rejected reason or accepted reason? Rejected reason. So reject क्या करा है हमने? H0. Reject और accept हम हमेशा H0 को ही करते हैं. ठीक है? So rejection of H0. So H0 is what? There is association between eye color and gender, and this is rejected. So this means there is no association between eye color and gender. Listen once again. So we have chi-square calculated, which is equals to 11.66, and this value is greater than chi-square tabulated, which is equals to 3.841. Clear? So we can write as chi-square calculated is greater than chi-square tabulated. So H0 is what? Rejected. H0 is rejected. Hence there is no association between eye color and gender. So this is the second case of chi-square, in which we will use what? Contingency table.